Follow one mentor,
Yeah.
one strategy, and you'll be profitable.
You know, people will get up and work 8 to 10 hours a day doing
Yeah.
something that they hate, but not put an hour in a day to fucking, hustle on the side, like try and make something happen. There's a way to kind of win in prop,
Yeah.
abiding by the rules, but also playing a bit dirty.
How hard it is to get a watch, get a Rolex.
Said Australia is a great place to live. I had to take a risk. And I get that most people don't want to take a risk.
Yeah.
But come on, bro, you're going to be dead soon. Everyone that works a 9 to 5 also has an urge to find massive success in something different. Stop being you need to do something, man, because no one's coming to save you.
They want a better life. Australia is a very good country, right? But then... Hello, everyone. This is Umair Raja with yet another episode of the Pipstone podcast. Today, I have a very special guest all the way from Australia, now settled in Dubai, Daniel Holmes.
Yes, thank you for having me, brother.
How's it going, my bro?
Yeah, it's good to be here with you. So
Yeah, first ever podcast with me.
yeah, with you.
How does it feel like?
How does it feel?
It's a
Man,
Saturday.
I'm starstruck now. No, I've done a few podcasts here in Dubai now,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
pretty used to it now.
Yeah, how do you find in Dubai?
I mean, bro, honestly, when I first got here, I had a bunch of people hit me up for podcasts straight
Yeah.
away. That's a good thing about Dubai. People will reach out to you.
Yeah,
Where in Australia, it's not like that.
yeah.
I think people understand the importance of connection and
Man, Dubai is different.
Yeah.
Dubai is entirely different in a sense. Like it's like no joke. People talk about Dubai as if it's a country.
yeah,
It's a city.
yeah,
You know, like I moved from Australia to Dubai. You know, like no one says like I moved from Australia to the United Arab Emirates.
right.
You know, or the UAE.
That's true.
Like,
yeah,
you hardly ever say that.
no, you don't.
Right?
Yeah,
Dubai is special.
yeah,
And like the attitudes, mindsets, everything is special here.
yeah.
You know, people are they just want to connect.
Mm.
You know, like you can join networking groups. You know, like I don't know how it's been in Australia. You know, but like in Canada, for example, you know, like there are networking groups and stuff and all that, like, you know, sessions and you know, people know the importance of networking.
Yes.
But then, like, once you start to talk to someone, there's some sort of like, I don't know, barrier.
Right.
But in Dubai, it's
different.
it's different. You felt that.
Yeah, but I'll tell you what it is. So in Australia, maybe there's networking groups, but it'd be like, hey man, let's do this at this time, or let's do something.
Yeah.
But that something never comes to anything. Like us, for instance, it's like, I think it was yesterday, we're like, let's do a podcast. Okay,
Yeah.
let's do it tomorrow this time.
Yeah.
And now we're here.
Yeah.
And that's what it's always been like in Dubai.
Yeah.
It's like the best business people I know are like that. They're like, let's just do a thing at this time. And it's like they just get straight into it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like there's other guys that I know that are super successful here. Bro, they start like a new business every couple of weeks or a
Yeah.
new business idea.
Yeah.
Most of it fails,
Yeah.
but one of them picks up
Yeah.
and they just keep trying.
Yeah.
And that's the mentality, I think,
Yeah.
what I've noticed
Yeah.
with successful people.
Yeah. So yeah, you continue to connect, and then people, like, you discuss an idea with someone, and like, hey, you know what? I know this guy who does this. I'm sure you can get some help out of this guy to assist in your business or whatever the case might be. Like yesterday, you were talking about this PSP,
Yes.
right?
Yep.
And I'm gonna onboard that PSP.
Nice.
You know, like,
Yep.
and it was just like casual discussion.
Yeah, yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
like, hey, whatever, like, you know, and I didn't like. Did I call you? I called you.
Yeah.
Did I call you? I didn't call you for a podcast. I
No,
don't
it was
know why
something
I-
random. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
You know.
Yeah, yeah.
So, but anyways, how was life in Australia?
In Australia?
Yeah, because this is something people do wonder.
Yeah.
Right? Like a lot of people have challenges in Australia and in Dubai. Right? People living in Dubai, they also want to start something new. They also want to grind it out to, I don't know, everyone wants to make money at the end of the day. Right? And but then there's this mental block of like you wake up in the morning,
Yep.
you don't feel pushed, you don't feel motivated, you don't know what you're doing or whatever the case might be, you know. And then the same thing is in Australia, where people are in the same cycle, but then at the same time they want to move out, like back of their head they want a better life. Australia is a very good country, right? But then like what was it like in Australia?
Well, I mean, there's two components. Like you said, Australia is a great place to live.
Yeah.
But then there's the other component, which is I want to find massive success.
Yeah.
So if everyone that works a 9 to 5 also has an urge to find massive success in something different,
Yeah.
I don't know how it was for you, but that urge that I had,
Yeah.
I couldn't not work towards. I couldn't settle down. I'm 35, so I have no kids. I haven't got a wife, any of that shit.
Yeah.
Because of that urge,
Yeah.
I'm like, I have to fucking find success. I have to break the 9 to 5. And I know it's generic, like escape the matrix vibes.
Yeah.
But I couldn't not do that. Right? I couldn't settle down, or I don't know. I had to do it.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, obviously massive risks have to be involved. And one of them was to move to Dubai. So I'll tell you something. When I started finding more success in trading, aka making more money trading,
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'm making more than my job.
Yeah.
But I know I can do it.
Yeah.
Once I got to that point,
Yeah.
bro, I saved up a little bit of money
Yeah.
and I quit my job. I sold my car, I sold all my furniture, and fucking moved to Dubai. That was 7 months ago.
Right.
So when I got to Dubai, I didn't tell anyone this. This is the first time I've really said this, but I only had 10K in my bank account. I paid for 3 months rent up front here.
10K Australian dollars.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, I got 3 months rent here in Dubai.
Yeah.
In my mind, I was like, I've got 3 months to really try and fucking make something here.
Yeah.
Or I'm doomed. I'm going back to Australia.
Yeah.
And it's 7 months later now, I've managed to find crazy momentum and success.
Yeah.
Yeah. But,
Yeah.
you know, I had to take a risk. And I get that most people don't want to take a risk.
Yeah.
But come on, bro. You're going to be dead soon. You got to do something, man.
Yeah.
I
I guess the regret of not making an effort or not taking that step is far bigger than the regret of ending up failing.
Or what's the saying? People will do more to avoid pain than to find, or something like that. But the idea is like, you know, people will get up and work 8 to 10 hours a day doing something that they hate, but not put an hour in a day to fucking, you know, hustle on the side, like try and make something happen.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's just habit as well.
Yeah.
Habit of, oh, this is just comfortable.
Yeah.
Comfort.
So you have family back home
Sort of.
in Australia?
Yeah, sort of.
Like that you know, go back to, or you want to go back to, or I don't know, move them here, or like.
Yeah. I mean, I've got like a sister and a niece. I kind of grew up in a broken home, so like parents are never around and shit. So I don't. There's nothing in that side, but you know, I'm very close to my sister and my niece. So that was hard leaving them. But you know, I'm trying to build things here to maybe employ her and kind of help her out as well.
Yeah.
I guess that's the goal of anyone that's trying to find big financial success.
I know you've been in bodybuilding too, in your early years.
Yeah.
You know, like, do you have a picture?
I can send you some.
I wanna show it.
I don't know. I could dig it
You
up.
don't have a jacked picture, the one that you were showing me in the oxygen gym.
Yeah. Oh, I've got a few old ones.
Those days.
Yeah.
Because man, the thing is it takes discipline. You know, like back in the days, you were pretty jacked. Okay, and for anyone to get to that point, you need mental discipline.
Yes.
Like you need solid routine.
Yeah.
Right? And it's not just with that. It's with anything that you're doing anywhere in life.
Right.
You know, on whatever project you take on. Right? So like it's not normal. You know? So like was there an inspiration? Because like for me, for example, when I talk about inspiration, that hey, you know, when people ask me like, hey, where did you get the discipline or the inspiration or the drive or whatever, or who you looked up to, I go like my dad. All right, because I saw him hustling, I saw him building a business, I saw him doing whatever he's been doing, and then I mean my dad, right? So what was it for you? Because again, bodybuilding, you know, and like making it to the top there, and then trading is another thing, you know, that you're doing successfully in Dubai, right? So and then the third thing is to make that decision and move, like this migrating thing, You know, it's like top 5% situation going on,
Yes.
right? So like, what has been your driving factor?
Yeah, I would say it was the dad as well, but it's the opposite to you. So you looked up to your dad as like, oh man, I'd like to replicate that.
Yeah,
I looked at my dad and said, if I do the opposite of all that, I should be good to go.
Yeah.
And that sound,
Okay.
I'm saying it's silly, but it's true.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
really
no,
true.
It makes sense.
From a young age, like in primary school, I still remember thinking like that. So
In primary age.
yeah, legit. From when I was young, I knew they were cooked, and I was like, bro, if I can do the opposite, I should be good to go.
Yeah.
And so I guess it's from a young age, like that realization that, bro, I have to make something,
Yeah.
and if I don't, then I'm cooked.
Yeah.
I could see what my future was going to look like.
Yeah.
I've seen it my whole growing up. I was like, oh yeah, that's the easy route. That's where I'm supposed to go.
Yeah.
Like it's very simple. You just follow that path.
Yeah.
But I didn't ever want that. And maybe I would consider that God, because I always had a feeling at a young age. I'm
Yeah.
like, why did I have a feeling at a young age? I would say it's God, personally. But
Right.
yeah, that urge to really try and make something of myself. But I fucked it up, man. I fucked it up. Like I didn't find success till the age of 33. I'm only 35 now. I've had success for like a year and a half,
Right.
financially and spiritually, everything.
Right.
So all my 20s, I was doing drugs, steroids, alcohol, whatever. Like I'm not a saint either, still. But yeah, I fucked it up most of my life. But also learned things along the way of
Yeah.
discipline and
Yeah.
some good traits. But my point is, it took until like the age of 33 till I really said, man, you got to figure this shit out and like go in big time. And I'm lucky I found trading, at 29. So I actually had a vessel to find financial success.
Yeah.
And then from that, spread out.
Right.
Yeah.
So 29, like you started trading before COVID, I would say.
No, it was after COVID. It was after.
After COVID?
Yeah, after COVID. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I hit rock bottom. I quit steroids.
Yeah.
But I did steroids for 7 to 8 years straight. No
Yeah.
no breaks.
Yeah.
Just full stop.
Well, even if you're doing steroids, you still need discipline to get jacked.
Yeah, you do 100%. Diet
know.
and the training and the bodybuilding. Yeah.
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 Like
yeah.
I've never taken steroids. But I know how it's like to take steroids. Like it's not like you're going to take steroids, you're going to sit at home and it's just going to be jacked next morning.
Of course.
No, you still have to freaking manage the shit out of your diet.
Yes.
Because if you're still eating junk and you're having steroids, you're going to be like you're going to like a full like balloon.
Yeah, big water balloon.
Yeah.
No, I did it to the highest level. So I was competing bodybuilding. I was, got close to what you consider they call a pro card, or IFBB pro card, which is like the highest in the state.
Yeah.
So I took it to the most extreme. Everything I do, I take it to the extreme.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
yeah, of course you have to diet and do all the hard shit. But my point is, it's a drug addiction as well. So if I didn't inject steroids,
Yeah.
then my hormones were going to go out of whack and all the crazy side effects.
Yeah. Yeah.
So once I decided to actually stop, bro, I went through hell. My body went crazy. From 7 to 8 years using it straight to nothing, cold turkey,
Yeah.
my body just fucking said, bro,
So what was it? What was it?
bro, I just well, one, your estrogen goes through the roof. That's your female hormone. So I basically became a chick.
Talking about chicks, we're gonna talk about
Yeah, we're talking about chicks.
yeah.
So all that, your body just goes out of whack, not depression, but you're just super low.
Yeah.
All your hormones are cooked.
Yeah.
Took like a year to come back, bounce back from that.
Yeah.
But at that cook stage,
Yeah.
really low, nearly 30, had a 9 to 5, had no savings, nothing. I was like, bro, I got to fucking figure something out.
In Australia.
In Australia. I just
What
got
were you
out of a
doing?
relationship. I was doing personal training.
Like your income was personal
Yeah,
training.
and I had a bit of online stuff. I was trying to
Yeah.
make money online, personal
Okay.
training.
Okay.
But it was shit. I hated it. I'd already done it for so long.
Yeah.
Yeah. There was no like massive success coming from that.
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I was super low. Broke up
Yeah.
with this chick, got off steroids. And I was like, bro, I got to figure something out, man.
Yeah. Well, when you go full blow on steroids, and then you quit, cold turkey quit. Did you get man boobs?
No.
No.
No, luckily,
Like,
yeah, like
the sagginess.
they call it gyno.
Huh?
Oh, you mean like just
It's like, like you see those reels online that, when you're on steroids, things look great.
When you
but
come off.
don't go for the shortcut because it has side effects and it has after effects
Yeah.
that you don't realize. And then once you quit, this is how you look like.
yes,
I was watching this guy's video,
yep.
and then that sagginess in
That's
your,
true. Yeah,
in your
yeah.
chest.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
That's what I'm saying, like man boobs.
Yeah, I'm lucky.
So
I definitely, I would have preferred my physique before steroids because I can tell that But if you get really, really massive, yeah, 100%. Your body's cooked. You're never going to have like that athletic kind of look.
Yeah.
You're going to look fucking shit. Yeah. So, did that. Came off, found trading.
Yeah.
Grinded in trading. Ate shit with trading for like 2-3 years. Didn't make any money.
Yeah.
And then started to find success with trading.
What was the broker that you started with?
No, I was using prop firms. I've always used prop firms.
Always use prop firms?
Always. Yeah.
Okay.
So I started with 5%ers and FTMO.
Right.
In the early days. Yeah.
What would you say 5%ers versus FTMO?
Same shit.
Same shit?
Yeah. It's all the same shit.
I've heard 5%ers is more lenient.
I mean, at the end of the day, I was still a whack trader. Like, I didn't know what I was doing for ages. I wasn't even going to get close to a payout back then. Like, there's guys that I mentor, they, like, get funded in a week or two. Like, they get funded so quick. I'm like, bro, it took me 2 years to even get funded.
Yeah.
Like, 2 years.
Yeah.
And that's every day on the charts.
Yeah.
And then by year 3 is when I started to really actually start making money.
Right.
And that was when I'm like, okay, I fucking grinded with this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, still got a job. Money's starting to overcome the job.
Right.
Time to make some decisions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So and you were still in Australia.
Still in Australia, just living in an apartment.
You were living in an apartment in Australia. You started trading.
Yep.
Prop trading.
Prop trading.
Did someone introduce you to prop trading, or you just found out?
Just found it.
Some funded trading systems going on.
Bro, I have to say this all the time, but at that low point when I first found trading, I literally just Googled high income ways to make money online.
Right.
And that's how I actually found trading. Someone was talking about trading. I'm like, what the fuck's trading?
High income ways to make money.
Yeah, online. Because I was like, man, I'll do anything. What do I got to do?
Yeah, that reminds me. I should put up a blog on that.
Yeah.
High income ways to trade.
That's how I found it.
Yeah, and then put my prop firm. Pop up.
Yeah,
that's a great idea.
Because it's true. And the thing with prop firm, I had no money, so I was like, man, how can I make money without having to invest a bunch?
Yeah,
and that's obviously where prop firms come in.
Right.
So yeah, man, grind that.
So you failed a lot of accounts until you realized, that this is not going to work. Now, while you were doing that and you were failing, did you start your online personal brand? Because you're pretty big on Instagram and TikTok and YouTube. So did you start that side by side at the same time?
No, I only started that about a year ago.
You started that a year ago?
Bro, I only started social media a year ago.
A year ago?
Yeah. So,
that's really fast growth.
Crazy, hey. So all I ever did was live stream.
Wow.
Yeah,
I did not know that.
Yeah, I didn't have an Instagram. I didn't have a TikTok. I just started live streaming. I was like, you know what? Let me just start filming. Yeah, on YouTube. And I just started filming my trading live stream, and then people started showing up slowly. It took 2 months. No one was there. I was just talking to a screen and pretending that people were there.
Right.
No one was there. And then people started showing up and then asking questions.
Yeah.
And what I did was the questions they asked, I just started making videos about it.
Right.
What someone wants to know, what's the risk to reward?
Yeah.
Make a video about it. So then I started TikTok, YouTube, fucking Instagram.
Right.
Yeah. And
wow.
Yeah, and I actually built them both pretty big. Oh, well, actually, TikTok pretty big, but they deleted my account, so I had to start again. But yeah, man, a year ago, started just answering questions.
Why did TikTok delete your account?
I think they've changed their terms and conditions now, but they just said it was like gamble behavior or scam or something. I don't know. They had a weird thing with money.
Right.
Anything related to money.
Yeah. The algorithm has changed a lot.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah. It is far more lenient now. I guess TikTok knows that that's where the money is and traction is and stuff.
Yeah.
So
yeah, just started getting a lot of live stream viewers and created created some accounts talking about the questions they were asking.
I honestly did not know that, and I'm genuinely very impressed. Like starting 1 year ago, social media, because I've seen your TikTok.
Yep.
Like Instagram, YouTube. You've got traction. And that's without any massive collaborations.
Yes. Yep. Except this one.
So it's very impressive because a lot of people they want to start their personal brand online. They want to start something, but they just never do.
Right.
So that's very good. Very good.
I'll tell you something as well. If I didn't have that personal brand, even though when I moved to Dubai it wasn't as what it is now, I don't know if I would still be here because
It's
through personal branding,
It's-
people will reach out.
Yeah.
That's how you connect.
Absolutely.
People are fucking stupid. So the thing is,
Absolutely. That's how I know you.
yeah, exactly.
You
And
know.
I wouldn't be here. I wouldn't be in all these other podcasts. And anyone that I'd met here and
Yeah.
friends that I've actually created
Way
was
on.
because of a personal brand. Way on.
Yeah.
And, people, like I said, will work at 9 to 5,
Yeah.
put so much hours into something they hate, want to
Right.
escape, but
Yeah.
won't put an hour into making or building an online presence of who they are. It doesn't need to be fancy. Just let people know who you are.
Yeah.
Like,
exactly.
yeah.
Exactly. It doesn't have to be fancy
No.
editing and all
No.
that stuff. And to your surprise, the raw shit gets the most traction.
Yes. Especially in the AI era where everything's like very generic. People want to see an actual human being.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a big thing. But man, yeah, build that personal brand. Doesn't need to be fancy.
Yeah.
You know what I did to grow it as well? This is a simple equation to grow it quick. All I did was type in trading into the search bar, looked at what wasn't getting views and said, okay, take note. I'm not going to do that content.
Right.
Looked at what was getting views and just copied that.
Right.
And people are like, dude, I'm not going to copy. I'm original. I'm like, bro, shut up. No one cares. Just copy it, and then your
Yeah.
personality will come out in it.
Don't reinvent the wheel.
Yeah, don't reinvent the wheel. It's the same as trading. How people are like, bro, I'm going to create my own strategy.
Yeah, shut the fuck up.
Bro,
Yeah.
that's what I was like. That's why it
Yeah.
took me 3 years because I
Yeah.
was like, I'm going to do it. And then
Yeah.
after 3, I'm like, who am I proving this to?
Yeah.
I'm just trying to make money.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, no, I keep telling people, you know what? Like, there are a lot of strategies out there that work. There are a lot of mentors out there that are profitable. But just follow one mentor,
Yeah.
one strategy, and you'll be profitable. Because it's, at the end of the day, it's just one psychology,
yeah,
right?
Yeah.
Like, trading is just mostly psychology. And that's what took you to perfect to, like, for 2 years, you're saying?
yeah, yeah. Because before that, it was just me thinking, I'm going to reinvent the wheel.
Yeah. So you basically started with prop trading. You were in Australia, backtracking. Okay, so you were in Australia, bodybuilding. You quit bodybuilding. Then you quit your 9-to-5 job, right? You started trading. And then you were in obvious losses. And then you started becoming profitable 2 years ago.
No,
If
no.
I'm not wrong.
Yeah. No, I still had a job while I was profitable, but I quit my job before I moved to Dubai.
Right.
So I decided to move. I was reading my diary the other night 'cause sometimes I would journal my shit. In my notes, it said I might move to Dubai.
Yeah.
And then the next week in the journal, I'm moving to Dubai. So like I just thought about it,
Yeah.
decided it,
Yeah.
quit my job, sold my car, sold all my shit because I've found in life, whether it's starting a business or anything,
Yeah.
if you fucking sit on the thought for too long,
Yeah.
it'll diminish.
It will diminish.
Just act now.
Yeah.
And I believe in like, if there's a calling to do something,
Yeah.
as long as it's positive and not negative, it's for a purpose. But at the same time, it needs to be calculated. I've taken plenty of risks in the past
Right.
that weren't calculated,
Yeah.
and it burnt me bad. This one, I actually did the calculation. I'm like, okay, I've got enough money to last this long.
Yeah.
I've got a game plan on how to make more money.
Yeah.
Got to give it a shot.
Yeah.
As opposed to just, you know what, I quit my job. I've got no money. I don't know how I'm going to do it, but I'm going to go on a holiday and figure it out. It's like, that's so dumb. That's
Yeah.
so dumb. You got to have a game plan. So,
Yeah.
that's what I did. And then just moved.
Right.
Yeah.
What would you say is the number one thing that got you profitable?
Oh, pain. The willingness to go through pain. Because you have to, bro. You got to go through the pain
Yeah.
in trading. It sucks. I wish I didn't have to be that way. When I started trading, I used to say, I'm going to be different.
Yeah.
Oh, really? It takes years to get profitable? Not me. I'm different. I'm a hard worker. You don't know me, markets.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you got to get humbled
Yeah.
and submit to the markets.
Yeah.
You got to submit. Just same way if you're anyone that here listening is religious,
Yeah.
you have to submit to God or Jesus. You have to submit and say, you know what, man, you're steering the wheel.
Yeah.
I trust you. It's the same way at the markets. You just got to submit and say, you know what,
Yeah.
I can't beat you,
Yeah.
but I'll play the game.
Yeah. I'll still try.
Yes.
And I'll continue to try.
Yeah.
Because taking action is, you got to take it. Your only job is to show up and take action.
Yeah.
That's your only job as a human, wherever you go. Right? And one thing that I find with prop trading, people come in, they would blow one account or, lose one evaluation. And then they would be like, fuck, you know what? This is just not working out. But in prop trading, the idea of success is you have to buy a few accounts,
Yeah, of course.
right?
Yes.
Because the thing is, prop trading is completely different, especially if you're trading in a new firm. you got to get used to the rules.
Yep.
You got to get used to the psychology, the platform, and everything, right?
Yep.
And if you blow one account, all right, you know what? I'll give it another shot, right? You blow another account, all right, I'm going to give it another shot. But then once you get that one payout, that not just covers all your fees that you... Like, I'm not saying, like, you know, burn $100,000 in, like, prop accounts you shouldn't be trading.
No.
Right? But then you know, like, burning through few accounts is part of the
Prop
process.
game. I tell guys the
prop
same
trading.
thing. Yeah, I tell the guy it's not pretty a lot of the times, but you got to redefine what your definition of pretty is. Prop trading isn't the same as personal trading. Like you said, you're going to burn accounts.
Yeah.
It's just the nature of prop trading.
Yeah.
Like you own a firm. Have you noticed any like you'll see the guys that are doing well as opposed to the guys that aren't. What have you seen that the guys are doing well different?
The guys who are doing well, they're buying a lot of accounts.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
like there's a guy who has spent around $22,000 with us, and so far he has gotten $84,000 in payouts.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, think about it.
Sounds about right.
You know,
Yeah.
that guy, like, I think the first payout that guy got was when he had already spent like $4,000 with us, and he ended up getting like a $4,800 payout.
Yeah.
You know, and then that one payout really unlocks that mindset in you.
Yeah.
You know, that shit just clicks. You know, and then it's just rinse and repeat. You know exactly what you need to do.
Yeah.
You know, like our rule set, like, I don't want to get in details there, but like, you know, you just gotta get used to it, and then it's after that it's just rinse and repeat. You know, like, not saying that he did it all perfectly after that. You know, like, he has spent like, you know, over 20 G's in accounts, but then overall he's like friggin' profitable.
For sure.
You know, so, and then there are like bunch of other smaller traders as well.
Yeah.
You know, but like you gotta like burn through accounts.
Definitely.
That's pretty much what it is.
I mean, the mentality of like a newer prop trader is, oh, I burnt through 15 accounts, and they're like keeping notes in their mind.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, try and just forget that shit, because like you said, one payout's going to put you back in front,
Yeah.
and then you got momentum from there.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. And the same, like, if you made, like, for example, you have a $10,000 account, and you have like I don't know, 10%. It's a two-step account, $10,000 account.
Yeah.
10% max loss. You hit that,
Yeah.
you just lost $1,000. If it was regular broker and you had your own $10,000, you wouldn't have just lost $1,000, because $1,000 is something you lost in prop account when we shut down your account at $1,000. If you had let your trade on a drawdown of $1,000, naturally in a regular broker, you would have just kept it, let it go, let it further going down. You wouldn't stop, because there's no one giving you a hard stop there, right? And then you would let it go. You would probably end up losing $2,000 to $3,000 minimum. You know, and that's 20 to 30% gone out of your pocket in a regular broker. But in prop trading, it's a no-brainer.
Yeah.
You know, like $10,000 account in prop trading would cost you what, like $89 or something like that, right? Depending on what account you're buying, right? Less than $100.
Yeah.
Right. So over here, you just lost less than $100.
Exactly.
Right, versus $2,000 to $3,000.
Yeah.
If that. And a regular trader out there, 95% of traders out there, they just let it go. Because after $2,000 in drawdown,
they're like, fuck this.
they're like, you know what? Now they're relying on hope.
Yeah.
That some power in the world is going to just switch the momentum.
Yeah.
You know, it's just going to, the trade is now going down in drawdown. For some reason, now it's just going to start going up. You know, and then you're in a drawdown, then you get a margin call, and then that's it.
Yeah.
You know, then forced trades close and stuff, and then you're emailing the broker like you know, whatever shit happened, and then you're the one who's writing them 1-star Trustpilot reviews and shit like that, because you just can't handle it. Right? That's like being in my shoes as a business owner. That's the story of a lot of traders.
Bro, the brokers, that's sad. Yeah, a lot of brokers get one-star reviews after someone blows their account.
You know, like, and 1-star review, what did it say? Shitty broker,
Yeah.
shitty spreads,
Yeah.
and high slippage,
Yeah.
even though they don't understand what slippage is.
Yeah.
You know, they never got slipped out, you know, or whatever the shit might be. And a lot of traders, they come up with shit like, oh, I had a stop loss, it didn't get hit. Well, bro, the broker can pretty much see if you had a stop loss or not.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I mean,
Well, the best one is, oh man, you know, I'm live streaming all the time, and they go, oh, bro, should I use this broker, the one that I work with, which is yours actually? Should I use this broker? Can I trust them? I say, hey, bro, they're not going to take your $100 deposit. Like, no one gives a fuck about your $100, bro. I promise you.
Yeah.
I promise you they're not going to steal your $100 deposit. You should be okay.
Yeah.
It's funny, bro. But yeah. Anyway.
Yeah.
Prop verse brokers is always interesting.
Yeah. So, like, you've never been in favor of brokers? Because a lot of, the reason why I asked that is a lot of traders who get payouts at Pipstone, they would get a payout, and then, you know, they would transfer it into the broker.
Yeah.
Right? The payout. And then in the broker, now they have freedom. But what happens is, I don't know if it's a good thing, a smart trader does end up multiplying it, making money, because now they don't have restrictions. They have open 1 to 500 leverage. You know, they don't have any drawdown restrictions, no, like, none of that, you know, under 60-second trades and stuff, right? So now they can trade in freedom, right? But then a lot of traders, they come in to the broker, transferring their payouts, and once they get that freedom, they blow that entire shit in a day. Disciplined as hell. Like, you have to be disciplined to get a payout at any prop firm.
Yeah.
Let alone Pipstone, any prop firm. You have to be extremely disciplined because you have to abide by a lot of rules.
Yep.
Right? But then these traders, once they start trading on a broker, they fail. Miserably fail.
It's because,
why do you think that?
Yeah, it's a different game. It is a different game.
Yeah.
Very different. The way that, like we spoke about before, sometimes prop trading is ugly.
Yeah.
You're going to blow accounts, right? So there's a way to kind of win in prop, abiding by the rules, but also playing a bit dirty.
Yeah.
And those rules will burn the trader in brokers.
Right.
It's just the nature of it. So it's very hard to transition from prop to broker. It actually is.
I guess it's human nature too. Like, when you really restrict someone from doing something, like overly restrict them for the longest period of time.
Yeah.
And then once you give that same person freedom, they blow up.
Yeah, think about like the chicks that have been married the whole life and then they get single in their 30s and they're just like, they're out in these streets, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, same shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Talking about chicks.
Oh,
Australia versus Dubai.
Australia. The hotter chicks are here.
Yeah. Hotter, like subjectively hotter, or like, you know, like.
Come on, man. They're hotter here.
Huh?
They're attractive here. I mean, people
mean,
will be like, no, they're fake.
There's a lot of, you know, like done up
yeah,
stuff, like,
but
it's
surgeries
still, and all that.
It's
like,
still hot. They're
because
still good
every
looking.
chick these days in 2026, now we're in 2026.
Yeah.
They got the same lips.
Yeah, they
Like,
do
every
look the
chick
same.
is fighting for this exact same lips.
Look. Yeah.
You know, so like the originality.
That's true.
You know, like, yeah. So like when you say like hotter and whatever here, is that subjective or is that like what?
No,
is it?
you could be right. Actually, I'm starting to get over it now as well. Like everyone looking the same.
Yeah.
When people used to say that, I'd be like, man, as if they're still attractive. Like you can't help it.
Yeah.
But I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the wife kind of material. You know,
wife,
like a wife kind of material.
Oh yeah, you're not getting that
like
here.
A soulmate kind of stuff.
Yeah,
Dubai is like close to impossible to find.
It's impossible. It is impossible.
Like landing chicks over here is like is a joke.
It's impossible.
Like it's very easy over here. Landing like random chicks, like, you know.
Really, but they want your money. They want your money.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. It's just very easy. The mindset, because social media has corrupted minds of not just guys, because now when I say guys, a lot of guys come into trading looking at cars, looking at mansions, looking at all that stuff, and now they want to trade. But the real reason for you to be trading should be your love for economics, your love for what's happening in the world. How does it affect the charts, affect like different currencies, different countries, policies and stuff, how they are all meshing together, and how does it fundamentally affect the charts, and for you to then end up making money through your executions within those charts, right? Like if you have that mindset. But then social media, a lot of influencers, they show their cars, show their mansions, show their whatever, owning the cars or renting the cars. I'm not criticizing those guys. At the end of the day, the normal trader comes into trading because they look at that, And when it comes to chicks in Dubai, right? They see the lavishness of Dubai on Instagram, on TikTok, the bags, the watches, the cars, and all that stuff. Now we know how hard it is to get a watch, get a Rolex. Congrats on your Rolex, by the way.
Thank you, brother.
Right. So we know how hard it is, and then we know how hard it is to get a car or to get a mansion or whatever the case might be. And now, unless and until this random chick has like a solid business going on, like some business, only then she's going to go and fill her dream of buying a bag or getting that, I don't know, Botox or some shit done on her.
Yeah.
Right? So that has this unrealistic lifestyle has really corrupted the mindsets of a lot of people. Like all these, like people are dressing up, like looking rich, but they're not. They're broke. Like we look at guys and we can pretty much tell that they're broke, but when you look at a chick, like every chick is just looking the same. You go to Dubai Mall.
Yeah.
And all these girls that are walking around, they're not freaking millionaires, but they're carrying bags.
Exactly.
So I guess like the originality in Dubai it's like you see less nature here. You see a lot of buildings, like artificial stuff, and the people are sort of, done up the same way, I guess. I love Dubai.
Yeah, same.
I love Dubai. Okay, I'm gonna be here.
Yeah.
Like Dubai is the city, is my country right now, and I love my life here, but then this is something that you got to get used to.
Definitely.
Dubai.
And for single guys that might be potentially looking to move here, you're not going to find a wife here.
No.
You're just not. Like it's literally, and that's not like, no, but maybe I will. No, you won't.
Yeah. No matter what that girl tells you.
Yeah. No matter what she tells you.
That next chick that you meet in Dubai.
Yeah.
No matter what she tells you.
Okay, we're talking about attractive chicks as well. And like attraction is subjective. Nah, like we know what's attractive or not. Yeah. You're not going to find a hot chick here that you're going to settle down with, my dude. It's just not going to happen.
Yeah.
I kind of knew that coming here, but now I was like, oh, now I really know it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now I really know it.
There are girls over here who are doing really well, in construction, real estate, and all that. But then...
I mean, I met a chick that said she's doing well in real estate, but then I realized when she said real estate, she wasn't talking about selling real estate. She was talking about selling something else.
Yeah. That's... Yeah, a lot of them here. Yeah. Any girl that does business, if she's good looking, I think she has a cheat code. In a sense that if I become a realtor, okay, today, I become a realtor. And like talking to people is no rocket science, right? And learning about, how the real estate stuff works is no rocket science, right? So I can just like sort of study that, get my license, become a realtor.
Right.
But then there's like my competition, and she has the exact same, certification. She knows how to talk and all that stuff. But just because she's a girl,
and with massive tits,
yeah,
you're cooked.
then I'm cooked. She's got that cheat code.
Yeah.
That I just can't have.
Maybe you need to get some tits.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. So.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah.
But look, man, at the end of the day, that's just the nature of Dubai, I guess.
Yeah.
It's the nature of Dubai.
Yeah. But the point is, social media has corrupted a lot of mindsets. Like it's Like jokes aside,
Yeah.
it has really eroded a lot of mindsets. And I think about, and right now I'm not talking about Dubai. I'm talking in general.
It's worldwide, yeah.
In general,
Yeah.
right? Like, I mean, talking about people living in Australia or in Canada and why they moved to Dubai. Because there are a lot of people who have moved to Dubai, who have overspent in Dubai, who have sort of tried to compete in Dubai, and then they've moved back, right?
Bro, I've had a few people say that to me, they're like, congratulations. They're like, what? You haven't left. They're
Yeah.
like, no, bro, you don't understand how many people come here, do this, and then go back because they spend their money.
They blow all their savings,
Yeah.
because Dubai has that impact.
And it's
You're
expensive.
living in Australia, and you're thinking like, I'm paying so much taxes and stuff. Because in Australia, you think like, hey, you know what? I'm paying 50% tax or 40% tax. The buying a property over there is not cheap. Renting is not cheap. Living alone is just not cheap, right? So, but the lifestyle still is a developed country. It's a beautiful country, like beautiful beaches and stuff, like like unbeatable situation,
Yeah.
when it comes to nature over there. So, but then people scroll on Instagram and they see like, oh, you know what? This virality about Dubai, like no taxes, none of that BS, and such a lavish lifestyle, cars, da 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 da. Let's move to Dubai,
Yeah.
right? And once they move to Dubai, they realize that, bro, it's not easy to settle here.
No.
Like, people have cars, but they're doing something to get those cars. They got some shit going in Dubai,
Yeah.
right? It's not easy to settle in Dubai.
No.
Like, if you go to Dera, if you go to like different other areas in Dubai, like people are proper struggling.
Yeah.
Like, you still gotta work your ass off in Dubai. You still gotta do something unique, something different,
Yeah.
for you to get anywhere in Dubai.
Yep.
So this thing about Dubai, that as soon as you're gonna land in Dubai, and you're just gonna be like, boom,
It's
it's just on for you.
yeah.
That's just not how it is.
Not at all.
Yes, there are less taxes. Yes, the value of money is unbeatable in Dubai compared to any country out there. It's like, if you have money and you actually spend money, you get the maximum amount of value in Dubai, in my opinion.
That's what I tell people. People are like, man, I want to move to Dubai. I'm like, why? Like, just to live there. I'm like, don't live here, bro. If you want like a normal 9 to 5,
Yeah.
but to do that in Dubai, it's not worth it.
It's not worth
Come to Dubai if you've got enough money to actually live a decent life here.
Yeah.
Otherwise, why would you be here?
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
not worth it.
Yeah.
But also, it's actually expensive here. I don't know if you know because you've been here for so long, but
Yeah, it's
like,
actually expensive.
yeah, it is. Like, just to get a coffee, like this is double the price of an Australian coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It costs $1.80 for a medium cup of coffee, Tim Hortons in Canada.
Yeah.
But over here, it's like, if I order coffee, it's like what? Like, I don't want to bullshit here, but
No, you can be up to like 40 dirham. Like it can. I've had a coffee that was 40 dirham,
yeah. Yeah.
which is like 19 Australian dollars or something.
Yeah. But the best thing about Dubai, yes, it's expensive.
Yeah.
Yes, you see all these cars, all this lavish lifestyle, and these beautiful buildings and infrastructure and all that. Bro, it pushes you,
Yeah.
because human nature, right? You want to make more,
Yes.
and it's not like you can't make more. If you really want to make more in Dubai,
Yeah.
like Dubai, in my opinion, is the only place that people say that sky is the limit. Dubai does not have a sky.
No.
There's no limit.
Yeah.
There's absolutely no limit.
Yeah.
And the more you spend, the better lifestyle and service you're going to get. And that's only in Dubai.
Yeah. Some people say, I come to Dubai and I realize, I'm not the top dog. There's always someone above you. I actually think that's a bit of a bad mindset. I've never thought, oh man, this guy's got a car. I need to level up.
Yeah.
It's like, you already know that. Like, don't even try and get into the competition game.
Yeah.
You already know there's people killing it.
Yeah.
But it's just the environment, like you said. Just the environment alone.
Pushes you, man.
Yeah, you're going to level up
Yeah.
massively.
So what do you think is that sweet spot of how much you need to make for you to sort of make that decision to move to Dubai?
It depends what lifestyle you want.
Single guy.
I would...
Okay. I'll give you the criteria.
Okay, give me the criteria.
I'm a single guy. I don't want an apartment. I want a house because I think about that I'm gonna, I don't know, like make a family tomorrow. Right. So, and I want one car. And yeah, like car, house.
Yeah.
You know, like not anything lavish. I'm not talking about like, you know, Emirates,
Yeah.
Hills, whatever, you know.
I would highly, highly suggest they don't. Unless you're making like 50K a month USD.
Dirhams.
No, USD.
USD.
That's my opinion because I make good money and I still feel like I'm going to be broke tomorrow.
Yeah.
Especially if you're thinking about family, house. I wouldn't suggest it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think you need a good amount of money and you need to have businesses that you're working on that are going to help elevate to more and more money. But maybe that's just my mindset because I'm always fearful of being broke tomorrow.
Right.
What do you think?
The number?
Just overall, what I just said and the number, yeah.
The number, I would say 100,000 dirhams.
Which is, oh yeah, yep, pretty, a month?
A month.
Yes.
Couple friends in Pakistan, they were actually asking me about that because people think about like, you know, how is it like in Dubai? Like, you know, what is that sweet spot for you to just be making for you to be comfortable in Dubai?
Yeah.
Comfortable in the sense that, you know, like I'm not out buying watches and, you know, like doing those like expensive, extremely expensive dinners and all that stuff, right? Just to be, you know, no stress living. 100,000 dirhams.
And that's like, what, 30K USD a month maybe?
25
yeah.
to 30K USD.
Yeah.
That's still not a lot. That's still not a
Bro,
lot.
that's because we make money. To most people, that is unbelievable money.
Yeah.
Unbelievable money.
Yeah.
Even the people here that work in
that's fucked up money for a lot of people.
that's unfathomable.
Yeah.
Even people that work here with a 9 to 5,
Yeah.
they make scraps. So the moral of the story is you're never going to be able to do that until you start a business or you start something that's going to make you money because a 9 to 5 is not going to get you that type of money.
Business is the way to go.
Yeah. And you can start with trading. That's what I did. I funneled trading money into other sources of income. And that's the other thing. Have more than one source of income.
Yeah. 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 Because the market is going to give you today, is going to take it tomorrow.
I heard the best analogy. It was like trading's the only job where you're going to get paid today, but tomorrow your boss is going to say, I'm not going to pay you today. But not only am I not going to pay you, I'm going to take some money off you.
Take some money off you, yeah.
So
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's about an accurate number.
Yeah.
Yeah. People won't like to hear that. But I say, bro, don't. That's why I say don't move to fucking Dubai unless you're making that.
Yeah.
Because if you want to come here making 5K a month,
Yeah.
which is like an average, decently good amount,
Yeah.
just go to Bali or somewhere else, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Thailand.
Yeah. But
Something.
yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because like 100,000 dirhams, and if you really think about it, and if you think about that perfect lifestyle, the storybook lifestyle that you have a stay-at-home wife who makes you food, you have 3 kids
And
you
3
know,
other wives.
who-
Wait, can you have multiple wives?
Who?
You wait, are you religious?
Yeah.
A Muslim?
Somewhat.
Muslim or
Muslim.
okay? Are you allowed to have multiple wives?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice.
My wife does not allow me to have.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. That sucks.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all it comes
Wait,
down.
but do you know people that have that?
Yeah.
And do they all like live in the same house?
Honestly, people don't have multiple wives in my culture. Okay, Islam does allow you to have up to 4 wives, but then there are conditions around it.
Oh.
You know, like people think like it's like wow, like you know, like it's great to be a
Threesomes.
Muslim. Like holy crap, right?
Yeah.
Foursomes,
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
fivesomes.
Fivesomes, yeah.
So like I mean, people think like you know it's just crazy to be a Muslim in a way that you know you can have like so many wives and stuff, but that's just not. There are conditions.
Oh.
There are different religious conditions, you know,
Yeah.
like that you have to give each wife exact equal and you know like stuff like that. Like you gotta in order for you to keep even like more than one wife, you gotta have like bro, you gotta have more than one brain.
Yeah, 100%.
Like
Imagine that.
Like forget about money.
Yeah.
You know, like first of all you gotta be making a lot of money.
Yes.
First of all. Right. And then you gotta have like more than 2 brains, bro.
100%.
You know, to handle more than one woman.
Imagine managing 3 wives. Yeah, okay.
Yeah. And
Yeah.
plus, like, you know, the culture that I'm part of
Yeah.
is, you could say, like, it's just not ideal.
Mm-mm.
You
Yeah.
can't, and you shouldn't.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't,
Yeah.
you know, like, I discourage that,
Mm.
if anything.
Mm.
You know, because bro, think about it. Like, you have a wife, you have 3 kids, like the storybook lifestyle that I was talking about. Okay, you have a wife, you have 3 kids. When would you get another wife? How would you explain to those kids that who is
Yeah.
she, and how do you maintain that relationship with your kids of what is this?
Right.
You know, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's messed up.
It's like, and then thinking about a third wife, like,
Yeah.
so it's like, but anyways, yeah, talking about 100 G's, dirhams, you have a wife, you have 3 kids, you can't even travel business in that money.
No, you can't.
Like, if you want to travel from Dubai to Australia,
Yeah.
and you want to travel like Emirates business class, right? You got to book 5 seats, right?
Yeah.
And that's like, what, $70,000
Yeah.
round trip for that, just for that,
It's insane. Yeah.
right? So 100,000 dirhams or $25,000 a month does not cut it.
Nah. Well, what do you say about this though? Because there's going to be people listening to this be like, "Oh, that's all well and good for you to say, but how do I get there?" You know, if I were to give business advice myself, one of the biggest things that I've noticed and which I've found success in people that I know relating to business is just try shit. Just try. If it doesn't work out, move on to the next.
Yeah.
Like that's what you have to do.
You gotta have the balls to quit that 9 to 5. People, the biggest barrier that people have in their head is they're used to that paycheck, that bi-weekly. Australia has bi-weekly paychecks or monthly paychecks,
It's a mixture.
whatever, right?
Yeah.
So that paycheck that comes in,
Yeah.
and before the paycheck even arrives, you have all your expenses lined up in your head. I'm going to pay this payment in this credit card. I'm going to pay my wife this. I'm going to pay my car payment. I'm going to pay this, and this is what I'm going to be left, and
Yeah.
whatever shit I'm going to do with that. That mindset, you got to be out of that, because the fear of losing that paycheck and now thinking that I'm going to be zero. So that means the more I hustle, the more I make. The less I hustle, the less I make. And that is something that people are the most scared of. You really got to believe in that. And talking about religion, my religion teaches me that, you know, business is the way to go.
Yeah.
My religion straight up teaches me that, right? Business is literally the way to go. And you got to just have belief in whatever product you're launching, whatever service you're launching, whatever idea you have. You got to go all in that. And then I got to ask yourself, if you are really going all in, there's something that people have an impression of you, and then there is something called reality that you see when you look at yourself in the mirror, that you truly realize that, am I really trying hard? Am I really going all in? And if the answer is, like, you know deep down what you're doing, and all the answers are inside you,
Yes.
like straight up,
Yeah.
Talking about business and talking about living 9 to 5. The trading is something that I tell people that you can use trading as a bridge towards your dreams. You can use trading, make some profits, fund your business, fund something that you eventually want to do.
Right.
You want to buy real estate, you want to fund your idea, you want to just go and fucking spend it or give it to your mom or whatever, right? But use those funds, right? So what advice, would you give to a normal 9 to 5 person, how they need to get out of 9 to 5? Should they start trading while they are doing 9 to 5? Like, because realistically, if I am doing a job at a bank and we are talking about this random stuff, like generic stuff, like, hey man, like, you just got to start business and da 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 da, like, but realistically, like, people don't have ideas. right? Like even I don't have any idea other than Pipstone Capital right now,
Mm-hmm.
right? It's not easy. So what is that transitionary advice that you would give to someone? Like what path should they follow towards like getting out of that 9 to 5 and just, you know, like
Right. I mean, if they're trying to leverage trading, so use trading as a tool, it's this simple. This is how you have to do it. Anything else outside of this, you're doomed.
yeah,
Don't quit your job until you make enough money trading.
right.
And that doesn't mean, hey, this week
Yeah.
I made the same amount as my job. No. You need to be doing that multiple times. You need to have enough evidence that you can do it in the future and then start considering quitting your job. And you go, but bro, I work 7-8 hours a day. When can I trade? Markets are open all day.
All day.
There's time to trade.
All day.
So you pick your times that you're going to trade. You understand when you're going to work.
Yeah.
And then you do that day after day after day. And it's not going to happen overnight, but it can and will happen because it happened to me.
Yeah.
Happened to people that I mentor. Happened to
Exactly.
thousands and millions of people.
Absolutely.
So there's no reason that they can't do it either.
Yeah.
So once you start making enough money from trading,
Yeah.
then consider quitting your job, start mapping out a plan, and then consider taking calculated risks after that.
Right.
But yeah, people like, bro, I'm about to quit my job. I made it enough money this week, more than my job this week. I'm going to quit my job. I'm like,
Yeah.
hey, bro, bad idea.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great advice.
Yeah.
Great advice. And I guess people talk about time or complain about time a lot, right? I don't have time. I work a lot. I work 10 hours. I don't have time to hit the gym. I don't have time to trade, or I don't have time to, let alone like fuck trading. I don't have time to like, you know, work on a side gig. You know, what the fuck are you doing on Saturday and Sunday? You got a day off on Saturday and Sunday, you know? Like, there's a friend of mine, he was telling me about like, hey man, you know, I did not take a single day off since the last 1 year. I'm like, all right. And then I'm thinking, I'm like, so what about Saturday and Sunday? He's like, yeah, those are obviously off, but I'm talking about like my day off. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, bro? You know, I'm thinking, I'm like, man, the guy is talking about 3 days off in a week. 3 days off. When's the last time you took 3 days off in a week?
Yeah.
You know, like I would think that I've lost in life if I decide to take 3 full days off in a week, and I'm not thinking about work at all at that time. You know, I would think that I've lost in life.
100%.
You know, like I'm done.
Yeah.
Like the type of feeling that you get like when you sort of sleep in
And do nothing. Yeah.
and you just do nothing. You wake up at 11:30, like God forbid, if ever I do that, right? Like I feel like I've lost for today.
Yeah.
You know, I've lost that battle.
But I mean, at the end of the day, anybody that is thinking about doing something and they're not,
Yeah.
hey, bro, you're going to die soon.
You're gonna die soon.
Like, you need to hurry the fuck up.
Yeah. And stop
Like,
fucking sleeping.
Stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
Like, that's the biggest thing. Stop being a bitch.
Yeah.
You need to do something, man. Because no one's coming to save you.
Yeah. Bitches
Like,
sleep.
bitches sleep.
Bitches sleep.
But, bro, that's one of the biggest realizations I ever had. I'm sure you ever had it. No one is coming to help you.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah.
You got to do it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, absolutely. And talking about gym, and we're going to wrap up after that.
Okay.
We're going to wrap up after that, but I just wanted to end it with that. A lot of people talk about, I don't have time
the
to
gym.
work out. Or to because I work and I have a family, I have kids, I come back home, I live in a joint family or whatever the case is.
Yeah.
Wake up 2 hours early.
Yeah.
Wake up 2 hours early. When do you go to work? I go to work at 8. Okay? Wake up at 5. Wake up at 5. Hit the fucking gym. Stop fucking sleeping.
And the thing is, no one's ever walked out of the gym in a bad mood.
No.
Like,
no.
you're going to be thankful for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So make the
Absolutely.
time for sure.
Absolutely. Well, you know, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure. And thank you so much for attending the podcast.
Pleasure is mine,
It's
man.
been a great episode.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
hope everyone who saw this podcast enjoyed it and loved it and got some education, and not just education, but inspiration out of this podcast.
For sure.
Thank you, bro.
Appreciate it, brother.
Yeah.
Thank you.